Yo, 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 what is up, everybody? And we are back with another episode of TFTC Sports. We are in the final week of the 2025-2026 NFL season. We are in week 18, and man, oh man, it's a little bit bittersweet, but you know, I'm happy because my team won last week.
And you already know, this your boy Kodak Coughlin. You know, we back. We had the closest NFL season off, right, man? My Eagles about to win another one, or are they? I'm gonna let y'all know this today on this episode, but I also got my co-host with me.
Chico Grande Chico 2 times, aka Shooter McGavin, baby. And the Steelers about to shoot themselves in the foot and miss the freaking playoffs if we keep this dumb crap up. But welcome to the show.
Actually, I take it back. I wouldn't say I'm happy because the Giants overachieved to only underachieve, winning meaningless games. But hey, you know, there's still light at the end of the tunnel because the Giants can still secure the number one pick.
Still got a chance.
Yes. But before anything, I need y'all to stop what you're doing.
Yes.
Go to the App Store and download the app Prize Picks and select promo code PRAWWPQJ4. Prize Picks will match your first deposit up to $25. And the cool thing about Prize Picks is every Tuesday you got your Taco Tuesday, which means you get a stat that's discounted. Also, you get Flex Friday, protected flex, meaning you put a certain amount of money down, and if you win, you get cashed out. But if you lose, you get that money back in credit. And the cool thing about Prize Picks, you can pretty much bet on any type of sport that you want to play. Also, you can mix and match. But this week, for this week's slate, we're going to select Christian McCaffrey for over 69.5 rushing yards against the Seattle Seahawks.
Boom, boom.
Now, Seattle does have a pretty decent run defense, but Christian McCaffrey is Christian McCaffrey, and he has gone over this the past 3 times, and I expect him to go over this. Next, we're going to select under a rushing yard by A.J. Burner. He is the tight end. I don't expect him to get a rushing yard. This may be sweaty, but I don't think he should get a rushing yard. There's no reason why. Next, we're going to select Jamar Chase to have a touchdown against the Cleveland Browns. He had 2 tutties last week going against the Arizona Cardinals, and I expect him to find himself in the end zone. Next, Bijan Robinson over 62.5 rushing yards. Bijan went nuclear last night for over 90 yards. And I expect him against the New Orleans Saints to get over 82.5. Next, we're going to select Tyler Shuff for over 232 yards passing. Now, Shuff, if I'm pronouncing it right, has been on a heater ever since coming in for Rattler. And Saints may have found their guy. He's been throwing for over 200 yards the past 4 games. And why not against the Atlanta Falcons, which the Atlanta needs to win to make the playoffs? Can he not go over? And last but not least, we're going to select Derrick Henry and a winner go home over 96.5 rushing yards.
You know what, Seth? I agree with the whole board except Derrick Henry. I think Derrick Henry's going to go under 100 yards.
Okay.
I think the Steelers are going to come through and shut him down, but we will see. But those are some great picks. Make sure you copy the code right there. And Seth, you did 10 to win 250. That's some big money right there.
Yeah. And by the way, last week I know we took a
holiday week
off, but that slate that I put through the previous show, it cashed.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, it did.
Hell yeah. Well, there you go. Seth was giving you the great money picks.
Finally. I told you, man, only at TFTC Sports. We put money in your pocket, so go ahead, type in that code, go to Prize Picks, PRAWWPQJ4. Put that easy 250 in your pocket because this lineup looks sweet. I'm liking it.
Do everything Seth said, except do under Derrick Henry.
Oh,
I'm not taking a Derrick Henry under. Go home.
I mean, it can still turn to $20. $20 better than nothing.
I mean, that's true. That is 100% right.
$20 is definitely better than nothing. But enough about that. It's time to start the show. You already know what it is. Make sure you hit that hype button, hit that like button, hit that notification bell. This TFTC Sports. Nobody gives it to you like this. But what you got for us this week, co-host?
We got the hot topic of the week. We got Stefon Diggs facing charges.
Ooh.
It looks like his own personal chef is saying, you're not paying me and you are assaulting me. We got pictures here showing screenshots. He's saying it's extortion. The Patriots are backing him up on this. He already got his lawyers on it, and he's fighting this. But it looks like a simple disagreement over pay has turned into a huge thing now, where he's facing major allegations. And a lot of people are saying that this is just a money grab, and it's clear as day, and he's going to beat this. And as of right now, he has not been taken off the roster or limited or anything. So it looks like he's going to be there for the final week of the season and for the playoffs as of right now. But Seth, I'll start with you. You heard the information with Stefon Diggs. What are you thinking about this so far?
So it just seems like a situation where, for one, there's reports that this happened the night that the Giants lost to the New England Patriots on that Monday night game. And apparently the chef was staying at their house, which I guess is kind of a little bit weird.
You got to live in chef.
You gotta live in chef when you rich. And a lot of them have live in chefs. Diddy had to live in chef. They always get in trouble. I'm just saying.
But anyways, with that being said, so pretty much is the chef hasn't been getting paid, and either Diggs was like, "Oh yeah, I got you," and it never
came through.
And then the chef was pretty much just like being optimistic, and then finally it reached the boiling point, and called Diggs out, and then Diggs felt some type of way, and then it got physical.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is, it's like, where's Cardi B in all this?
Exactly.
Like, did Cardi B know this was going on?
I mean,
apparently Cardi B didn't know that he got like 4 other girls pregnant at the same time.
She ain't never know nothing. She always at the games.
Just had a kid.
Yeah.
How she don't know nothing when she always at the games? It makes no sense.
And then how do you have a personal chef with a BBL? Why does your personal chef need to be a girl with a BBL?
I mean, hey man.
Yeah, man. And then the fact that
you need that motivation. You never get that motivation eating them pancakes.
Man, I don't know. He need that motivation all day, every day.
He was definitely doing some stuff.
I mean, I could.
He was flapping those jacks. If you know what we're saying.
I can definitely see that. But I mean, this is a definitely horrible situation. I mean, the Patriots don't need this kind of
publicity.
Negative publicity.
The Patriots don't need this kind of negative publicity, especially going into the playoffs. I mean. Yeah, so I mean, we definitely gonna see what's going on, but I mean, he is kind of lucky that he is with the Patriots.
Well, so, yeah, because they're saying that Robert Kraft is actually someone that's faced many allegations himself, and that Robert Kraft could actually lead him in the right way and what lawyers you kind of need to get out of these situations like that.
Especially with the Hernandez thing.
Yeah, I mean, with all the stuff that they faced and all the cheating allegations and all their experience there, and Kraft personally got accused of stuff and got out of it and got it kind of wiped underneath the table. So I think that's what they're going to do it with Stefon Diggs, unless it's like he literally gets a felony or gets like literally charged with something. I think they're just going to roll with his, like he's denying it, so we're just going with that as of right now. Until evidence shows otherwise, we're just going to believe him and allow him to play.
Yeah, because I think that when they asked the lady, did she have any evidence or any photos of the bruises or anything?
Of abuse,
and I think she said she didn't take any photos, so now it's just going to be his word versus her word. And I mean, you know how these cases normally go. I mean, they may end up just settling because this does have to do with just basically her not getting paid. So I mean, he feels like she's being extorted. I mean, I understand how he feel like he being extorted because she wants like $1 million now. And he's like you only missed like a month you only missed like a month's of work or a week's worth of work. So I mean, I don't think that's worth $1 million. But
it's crazy how some celebrities get like so arrogant and like don't want to fight consequences. And like literally, he could have just paid the few bands and been done with the situation, but instead he had to pay, he might now have to pay, $500,000 or $1 million because, she was going to go at him and try to get some money out of the situation because he refused to pay her. And it's like a simple beef where he could have just paid her for the services she did is now a whole blown up case where it's national media. And I mean, we're literally talking to you about it right now. So it's crazy. It looks like Stefon Diggs, kind of always finds a way to be in the drama. But he is with Cardi B. Her album was literally I Am the Drama, so I guess that's what he likes. I guess that's what he's going for.
Yeah, and then also have to go back to the beginning of the season, like in the off season before the season started, the boat trip. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That they were suspending. It was called 2C.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, when he had the
Game,
pink little powder dust on the boat with
Then went
Cardi
back
B.
to that.
Yeah, I
You know
mean
what
he's having
And
a
he
lot
was
of.
on his best behavior ever since then, and then now.
He has this.
You know what I mean?
That's
Towards the end of the year.
So I feel like if the Patriots don't make it all the way, I mean, if they don't make it to the championship game, Diggs is getting cut. Honestly, no, forget that. I think the end of the season, regardless win, lose, or whatever, Stefon Diggs is not going to be a New England Patriot next year, I feel like. Because, once again, like you just reminded me, I forgot about that situation with Cardi B. That's one strike. Now you got this strike right here where you get into this altercation with a woman, and like this is just unwanted publicity that the Patriots don't need. I mean, he's actually kind of lucky that this isn't the Bill Belichick era, because Bill Belichick probably would have kicked him off the team right there on the spot. Because remember what he did to the one player. He didn't show up the curfew, and he didn't even play in the Super Bowl.
Oh, Malcolm Butler.
Yeah, about Butler. So Bill Belichick don't play that at all. So I mean, he is very lucky.
Yeah, that's what they say. They're lucky that it's like Kraft is in charge now, and Kraft has his own
Kraft
demons
Vrabel,
in the closet. So he's not going to be as hard on his players as Belichick was.
Yes, he has his own demons in his closet.
Yeah.
I mean, he did.
He's gotten in trouble with himself. Yeah, exactly. The owner.
But y'all, y'all guys comment down below. How do y'all feel like this is gonna end for Stefon Diggs? Do you feel like he's gonna end up having to pay any money? Is this are they gonna settle, or is
I think they're gonna settle. I think
so?
they're gonna settle. It's gonna, even if it goes away and it gets dropped, I think he's gonna ultimately like pay her some sort of money, even if it doesn't make the news. So we'll let you know if there's updates or if it affects the Patriots if he gets taken out, because he is their number one receiver. So comment down below what you think about the situation. But let's move on to the next hot topic. We got the 2026 possible Hall of Fame finalists, and we got Drew Brees, Eli Manning, and then from the Cardinals, Larry Fitzgerald. So out of the three players, who do you think deserves it? And I want to ask, they might actually could all get in, because they do let a handful of people at the time. So comment down below, who do you think should get in as the first ballot? Who do you believe in? And I want to hear from y'all. Who do you believe is the number one candidate, or do you think that they're all going to make it?
I'm going to say for one,
Seth.
Drew Brees, because he's most consistent.
Yep.
When it comes to going to the playoffs.
Yes.
The Arizona Cardinals, besides 2000,
the one Super Bowl run,
8 through maybe 2010, they weren't really, contenders.
Yeah.
And then eventually after the 2008 through, I would say, 2010 era, they started to suck, and then they got good back in like the Kyler Murray, like 2019.
Yeah, there was a long layoff there.
But what was I gonna say?
Who do you believe? You said Drew Brees is your number one guy. Who's your number two?
Eli Manning.
Yeah.
Really?
Because those 2 Super Bowls that he's gotten with us, and not to mention, a lot of times Jerry Reese did not give Eli Manning the best weapons that he needed as well.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie, there were some games where Eli Manning just played really bad. I mean, he wasn't mobile, so he pretty much had to have a damn near perfect offensive line.
Yeah. But the one thing I did like about Eli, though, is that even though there were some teams where Eli felt like that they should have made the playoffs, and maybe it was years where they didn't, or they had a couple bad games, or a game where Eli threw a couple picks and they didn't make the playoffs that year. They did have a few letdowns, but when Eli did make the playoffs, when he was actually in the playoffs, he usually performed pretty damn well. Like, his playoff numbers were amazing. Both Super Bowls, he had, game-winning drives, and both runs to both of those Super Bowls, he made tons of immaculate plays in the fourth quarter on both runs to get it done. So he is actually one of the most clutch. And I always used to make fun because it was always like him and Tony Romo, and Tony Romo was always like the regular season GOAT, but when it came to the playoffs, Eli was the playoff GOAT. And I would rather be a playoff GOAT than a regular season GOAT, because Tony Romo, as great as he was, never won nothing. And Eli beat Tom Brady twice in the Super Bowl, which, call him the GOAT Slayer, if you will. I do like Drew Brees, but with him getting his one Super Bowl kind of being tainted where they suspended a coach and they lost a bunch of draft picks the following season for targeting and cheating. That does put a little asterisk or a black mark on his career and that Super Bowl that they won. So I definitely have him a notch below. To me, Eli's number 1, Drew Brees number 2, and then I would have Larry Fitzgerald as number 3. But for me, Eli is a no-brainer. First time inductee.
I mean, and with me, the people that I always suggest, because it's first ballot. It's 15 people. It's 15 people that made it to the finalists. They only can select 5. Yeah. Only 5 people can make it. So out of the 5 people, you got Willie Anderson, you got Drew Brees, you got Larry Fitzgerald, you got Frank Gore, you got Torrey Holt, you got Eli Manning, you got Terrell Suggs, you got Adam Vinatieri, the kicker for the Patriots.
Oh, yeah.
Reggie Wayne's going to be there. Jason Witten, the tight end from the Cowboys. Darren Woodson. I mean, it's a lot of people.
I would round out this 3 with Witten and Vinatieri.
I mean, exactly.
Those would be my 5 that would make it.
So I I honestly don't feel like they're gonna pick 2 quarterbacks. They're gonna pick 1 quarterback.
Then Eli.
And if anything, you may pick Eli, but stats wise, the only thing Eli has better than Drew Brees is 1 more Super Bowl. That's just it. But everything else, it's Drew Brees spanks him in all the other categories.
I mean, he doesn't really spank him that bad because
he spanks him in a lot real bad.
Eli is still top 10 in every major quarterback. What is Drew Brees, like top 4?
Look at the stats.
He's really not that far behind.
Look at the stats. Look at all that green right here.
Okay, you can make the argument.
He has over 30,000 more passing yards than Eli Manning.
Okay,
and also head-to-head record.
He played at a higher level throughout his career than Eli Manning did. I'll give you that. Especially also when it came to the playoffs too. He was in the playoffs more frequently than Eli Manning. I get it.
No, but is that a worse mark on him because Eli didn't make the playoffs when he was maybe had some decent teams.
Eli Manning's never been an All-Pro.
No, but
he's never been an All-Pro.
But the thing about Eli though, Kodak, is Eli Manning was able to lead his team like when they're like they weren't the favorite like the Saints.
He has a losing record as a quarterback. You do know that, right? He's a horrible winning percentage.
Well, yeah, but
what about when he makes the playoffs? His teams did good, and that's what I was saying. He was a playoff performer.
How long has he been in the NFL?
When his team was in the playoffs, that he would make them rise up. Drew Brees was in the playoffs his whole career, every single season, and would lose and never do anything. Usually lose first round every single year. So to be a great regular season team and lose the first playoffs game every single year, it doesn't mean anything. That's like right now. That's why Tomlin's on the chopping block to getting fired. Just because you're good enough to be have a winning record and lose in the first round every year, that's not what teams come to see.
He wasn't losing the first round every year. Even when he was with the Chargers, he wasn't going to the play. They wasn't always going to the playoffs.
I don't remember. He wasn't in a bunch of Super Bowls.
When he was with the Saints.
What do you mean?
All I know is when he was with the Saints, they were winning a lot of games. They'd make it to like the second round or conference finals. You know what I mean? Like NFC Championship, and I get it. That 2009.
I just felt like his team's always underachieved.
What?
The Saints.
I don't know. I honestly don't know how y'all even figured out. I don't even know how y'all figured out that. I got to see how long did Drew Brees even play on this? He was on the Saints.
From 2006 to 2021.
2021. Yeah, 2021 is a long time.
And he went out bad his last season.
Mm-hmm.
The last 2 years weren't that great.
I mean, he's a way.
Well, I know in 2019 he ended up winning setting a record though.
Yeah, that's probably like LeBron. It was a longevity record.
Am I right, Kodak?
What?
After 2019, Drew Brees fell off.
Yeah, but he was already old by then. I mean, yeah, but Drew Brees is already old by then. But I mean, still, at the end of the day, I mean, if you want to just put your hat up to, I beat Tom Brady those 2 times. I mean, that's all you really have. I mean, that's fine. But I mean, at the end of the
you should beat the supposedly greatest quarterback on the biggest stage, and anyone could beat someone once. You could say that's a fluke. But to do it twice and to beat the greatest regular season team of all time, Tom Brady's team was undefeated going into the Super Bowl, and if they won that game, would have been the greatest team ever in NFL history, and they beat them. That's why Eli gets tons of kudos. Like that's why also I know that Eli and Peyton go. Everyone says Peyton's way better than Eli, but I would have rather had Eli's career than Peyton's. Because Peyton did a lot of losing.
Oh, Lord. right.
Peyton did a lot of losing, and he got owned by Tom Brady most of his career, where Eli was the one doing the owning of Tom Brady.
They really, I mean,
Because you can't admit that, you got to admit that Tom Brady used to own Peyton. Every time they were in the playoffs, Tom Brady would beat him.
that is true. But you guys comment down below.
His little brother was the one that had to step up.
True. You guys comment down below who you guys got winning this winning the Hall of Fame. Remember, it can only be 5 people out of the 15. They will be making the final judgments will be made on the 5th of February. But moving on, what we got, co-host?
Winners, Seth, the number one segment in the world. Seth, winners and losers.
Yes, for my winners and losers of last week, week 17, I'm going to start with the Minnesota Vikings. Just a pathetic performance. And first and foremost, shout out to Jared Goff, you cuck. Because of you, you bum, you single-handedly cost me out of my fantasy league, and you're officially banned. I don't care what the matchup is. I'll never, ever draft you, ever play any of your props on Underdog, Prize Picks, anything. You're officially banned. And Jared Goff's just a statue. This pocket passer is now officially dead. You know, back in the day, you could just sit in the pocket, have literally like half an hour to throw. That's not today's game anymore.
Exactly.
And Jared Goff, I understand that the offensive line was not the best. I get it. But he's got to play better. And, he literally had 153 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, 3 fumbles, and 5 sacks. I mean, just pathetic. And, it's just not gonna cut it. Ended up losing to a bum third-string quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings. He only had, I believe, 100 yards passing. Justin Jefferson's game script once again for the Vikings was chalk. He was basically just doing cardio, and yet they still found a way to lose. And Dan Campbell just not doing it. And you can make the argument that Ben Johnson made Dan Campbell, because Dan Campbell brought in Ben Johnson. And when they had Ben Johnson, that was pretty much calling those plays, and all Dan Campbell had to do is coach, they were winning. You know, Dan Campbell had that rah-rah, this and that, and he was a good motivator.
Yeah.
But Ben Johnson was the one calling the plays. You know what I'm saying? And Dan Campbell is just getting exposed. Them losing to the Vikings is just not a good look. And they already last year underachieved, and then the year before lost in the NFC Championship. And I wouldn't be surprised if Dan Campbell is on the hot seat. And they need to figure out how to do this Sonic and Knuckles with David Montgomery and Jamar Gibbs. I mean, Jamar Gibbs' game script was chalk. I mean, just complete chalk. Goff didn't even realize he was on this team. And when the offensive line isn't blocking, just give Gibbs checkdowns. Just give him checkdowns. Find ways to get him going. Because when Gibbs' game script's chalk, the offense is dog shit. And if I'm the Lions GM, I'm sitting down at the end of the season, I'm talking to Jared Goff, say, hey man, we're gonna decide to move in a different direction. Or we're gonna tell him straight up, we're gonna draft a quarterback and we're gonna have a real competition.
Light a fire underneath him.
Yes. And if Jared Goff doesn't like it and he wants out, then we'll trade him. But if this motivates him and he wants to get better, then hey, so be it. But definitely, I'm getting a quarterback if I'm the Lions. And also, I'm talking to Dan Campbell and I'm being straight up with him. I'm like, hey, you need to get yourself an offensive coordinator. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give you the right pieces. And if we have another season where we miss the playoffs, you're gone.
Done.
That's what I would tell him straight up, because, I mean, just pathetic. I mean, Goff it wasn't good. He had a QBR of 69, and the quarterback Brosmer only had 51 yards passing. 51 yards passing, dude.
That's not gonna get it done.
Aaron Jones had 53 yards. Addison had 65 yards. Jefferson had 4 for 30. I mean, that pass game was dog shit, besides Addison's touchdown. But yeah, I mean, just a pathetic performance. My next loser is the Green Bay Packers. The Green Bay Packers losing to the Baltimore Ravens. Matt LaFleur, just pathetic, horrible coaching. You lose to me, a fraud Ravens team. Yes, I understand that you had your backup quarterback in Malik Willis, who ended up doing really, really well. But you made Huntley look like a top 5 quarterback. Huntley was 16 for 20, 107 yards, 1 touchdown, 0 turnovers. Derrick Henry, you allowed 4 rushing touchdowns for over 216 yards. That's pathetic. And this to me is a Green Bay team that psychologically I don't see them bouncing back. I really don't.
Cooked.
I don't see them bouncing back. I think it might be time for LaFleur to either find somewhere else to go or them getting a new offensive coordinator. And then this Josh Jacobs thing is just another completely chalk game script. And if I'm Josh Jacobs, I'm talking to my coordinator. I'm like, hey man, why am I not getting involved? Because to me, it just looks like a donation. You pay Jacobs all this money, and if he's not fully healthy, why are you gonna have him play? Make it make sense. 4 rushing attempts, 3 yards, that's dog shit. Willis, your quarterback should never be a leading rusher. It's not how it should be. Even that guy, Emmanuel Wilson, had 3 for 16. Christian Watson, 5 catches for 113 yards. Romeo Doubs is now doing the Christian Watson role, 3 for 62. But the Packers are fucked. They're done. I don't see them bouncing back. And if I'm the Packers GM, I'm meeting with LaFleur, and I'm having a very uncomfortable conversation with him. And I'm going to tell him that, hey, you need to get a coordinator. I'm going to give you the right pieces, and if this isn't going to work, you're going to be gone. Next is the Los Angeles Chargers. Just another boneheaded loss. And the Chargers, to me, are just, I don't know, they're just consistently inconsistent. Yeah, they beat the Cowboys. Yeah, they beat the Chiefs. Yeah, they beat the Eagles. Yeah, they beat the Raiders. But you lose a home game.
All easy games.
Against the Texans, who are a pretty good team, but you got to be able to win those games. I had the Texans on the money line, but yeah, you got to win those games. Herbert had a solid day, but other than Quentin Johnston, that was 5 for 98, no one else did anything. Ladd McConkey, supposed to be his guy, has completely regressed, and a lot of it has to do with Herbert's just consistently inconsistent way of getting his guys involved. And if I'm McConkey, I'm talking to Herbert and I'm telling him, hey man, what's up? Why am I not getting targeted? We were so good last year. Why am I getting chalk game scripts? So Herbert needs to apologize to his other receivers, and he needs to learn to get them all involved because it's just not happening. Hampton, 14 to 29, averaged 2.1 carry, and I understand that it's a good Texans defense, but that's just dog shit. And ultimately, the Chargers' offensive line is banged up, and they're going to definitely need to beef up that O-line. My last but not least loser is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, just pathetic. And this is what I told you, Gavin and Kodak, is everyone on the Bucs does their own thing. Baker Mayfield's the head coach because Todd Toilet Bowles does nothing to motivate that team. Nothing. He does nothing. And
man,
the
they've
Bucs
let me down the
have
second
lost
half of the season.
7 of the last 8 games.
Exactly.
And you lose to a bum, pathetic Dolphins team with Quentin Ewers. That's just a bad loss.
Yep.
Baker Mayfield, again, throwing costly interceptions, 2 interceptions, 3 sacks. Bucky Irving, 9 of 19. White, 2 of 10. Tucker, 2 of 8 on the ground. That guy, McMillan, 7 for 114. Godwin, 7, 108. Mike Evans, 3 for 31. And Emeka Ibuka, 3 for 20. And Baker Mayfield just completely chalked Ibuka. And if I'm Mecca Ibuka, I'm talking to Baker Mayfield and I'm having a conversation with him, telling him, hey, why am I not getting the ball? Because this offense is not better when Bucky Irving's game scripts chalked, and especially Mecca Ibuka. Mecca Ibuka was the one that was making Baker Mayfield look good at the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
Go back and watch the tape, guys. Go back and watch the first essentially 2 months of the season when Emeka Ibuka was carrying that offense, when he stepped up for Mike Evans, who was injured. Also stepped up in the absence of Chris Godwin and that guy McMillan, who was also injured. And I also might be thinking that Tampa Bay has a conflict of interest because Baker, to me, doesn't know how to get his guys involved. And clearly, if the run game isn't going, there's no reason why Ibuka should be having 5 targets for 3 catches for 20 yards. And yes, I understand Emeka Ibuka has also dropped some passes, but Mayfield's got to find a way to get him involved. I mean, that's just pathetic. And he's done a piss poor job of that too. And like I said, if I'm Emeka Ibuka, I'm talking to Baker Mayfield, and we're having a conversation, and it's not going to be a pleasant one. My first winner is the Houston Texans, winning 16-20. They're on a heater right now. They have not lost since November 9th. That Jaguars win that they were losing, and then they came back, has completely turned the season around. And CJ Stroud,
back
playing much better football. Looks like he's overcome that sophomore slump. 16 of 28, 244, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks, QBR of 80. Marks, 19 for 71. Higgins, 2 for 88 and a touchdown. Collins, 3 for 57. But the only thing is with the Houston Texans is they got to be able to score more. That defense is definitely keeping them in games, but that offense just has to be able to score more. And CJ Stroud can't be throwing 2 interceptions and expecting to win the game. But it was against the Chargers, who always find a way to fuck things up and lose. But it is what it is. I got to give credit where credit is due. My next team is the Baltimore Ravens, beating the Green Bay Packers last week. Derrick Henry went crazy. And they ended up winning with Huntley, and they put themselves in a position to secure a playoff spot. All they have to do is beat the Steelers.
On the road.
On the road. It's not going to be easy. But also, they have a lot to play for. And also, this could be Harbaugh's last game.
And Lamar's.
And Lamar's as well.
A bunch of rumors about
if they don't win. I mean, Huntley was 16 of 20, 107 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 sack. Henry, 36, 216, 4 tutties. Flowers, 4 for 30 and a touchdown. Andrews didn't do shit. But yeah, man, I mean, I got to give credit where credit is due. They're still inconsistent, but, we'll see what's going to happen. My next team is the Seattle Seahawks, winning on the road against the Carolina Panthers team. I got to give credit where credit is due. I'm disappointed in the Panthers, but like I said, Seattle found a way to win this game. And, Sam Darnold, has been playing phenomenal football.
Yeah, he's been really surprising.
He has been very surprising. Sam Darnold ended up throwing for, check the stats. Yeah, he ended up throwing for 147 yards. It wasn't the greatest. He was sacked 3 times, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. But Charbonnet, man, 110 for 18 attempts, 2 touchdowns. Kenneth Walker, 15 of 51. Jackson Smith-Njigba, 9 for 72. Varner, 3 for 43. And, this Seattle defense also, is doing a good job of making quarterbacks uncomfortable. They ended up sacking Bryce Young twice and got an interception. But, I got to give credit where credit is due. And my next team, but not least, is the San Francisco 49ers, winning in a shootout, finding a way to kind of get lucky too. Defense has got to be better, but winning 42-38. I mean, Brock Purdy was just on fire. This is the Brock Purdy that they need, that they can win a Super Bowl with. He was 24-33, 303 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, 1 sack. Christian McCaffrey, 23 of 140 yards on the ground and 1 touchdown. Ricky Pearsall, 5 for 85. The tight end, Tongas, 7 of 60. And the 49ers are getting hot, man. I believe that they have to win this game to possibly secure the division, right? Yeah. So they're going to make the playoffs, but whoever wins between them and the Seahawks win the division. But this is all my winners and losers of the Week 17 season.
Ooh, and there you have it, Seth's winners and losers. Man, make sure y'all comment down below. Do y'all think Seth got it right? Did he get it wrong? Who did he miss? But speaking of miss, let's know about all the bets that we missed last week.
Speaking of getting it right, let's take a look at myself, the number 1 spot at Big Game Picks. Chico Grande Chico to the 2, the first man with the 70 win threshold. I got 73 wins and 49 losses. Jesse had a bad week last week. He went to 68 and 54. Seth had a pretty decent week at 5 and 3 and jumped up to 67 and 55. Just 1 game behind Jesse J, trying to put Jesse to the bottom of the Big Game Pick board. You got to stay tuned to see who's going to be at the bottom next week. But also, besides the Big Game Picks, we got the Big Game Bets, and Seth had an amazing, absolutely stunning week on Big Game Bets, taking the lead and moving Jesse to number 2. He's looking like a bum. No, I'm just kidding. Jesse will be back this next week, but me, I'm the actual bum. I'm coming in at number 3 with only 24 wins, so I'm betting crazy like this week. I don't know what you got in your hand. That doesn't mean you're gonna win, co-host. You might have put that over your mic to keep it from your terrible takes.
Coffin.
But yeah, I'm number 3 right now in the bets, but I'm okay because I'm number 1 in the other leaderboard, but I gotta bump it up and at least get number 2 on the Big Game Bets. But comment down below who's gonna win the picks and who's gonna win the Big Game Bets leaderboard. But enough of all the leaderboards. Let's jump into game number 1. Okay, so we got the Panthers. The 8-8 Panthers are on the road against the Buccaneers, who are 7-9 at home. The Bucs are favored by 2.5 points. Seth, who is going to come through, win a division, and punch their ticket to the playoffs?
I mean, this is really tough because both teams are inconsistent. I mean, the Bucs have won 7 of the last 8, and the Panthers are a win 1, lose 1. And when it comes to the game that really needs to be won, the Panthers find a way to screw things up. I mean, Bryce Young was just dog shit. I mean, QBR at 54.
Horrible.
I'm very disappointed in the Panthers because last week's game at home are games that they usually win.
Yeah.
And just 2 weeks ago, the Panthers ended up coming back from behind and finding a way to win. But the Bucs need to win this game.
We got to.
It's going to be a close one. It's really a coin toss. Both teams are very streaky. But I think the better coach team is the Panthers. But fuck.
Who you picking to win?
I don't know,
Who
man.
you picking? Who you putting your money on?
You need to know who you got your
That's what
money
we
on.
want to know. I'm not shy about it. Baker Mayfield, I'm riding you until the wheels fall off. You've been wrong 7 out of the last 8 weeks.
But
I'm taking the Bucs.
Yeah, from the bet, he said he's taking the.
No, absolutely not.
Ooh, I mean, I don't know, man. I was tossed. It was a toss up for me also, because like you said, these both teams are inconsistent. But I mean, right now, Todd Bowles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are on a 4-game losing streak. In the last 4 games they lost, they only lost by 4 points or less.
All been close. They're due for a dub.
And then exactly, they're due for a dub. And I was gonna go with the Panthers, but that nasty taste the Panthers just gave me in my mouth against the Seahawks, it just it's starting to prove the point. And the whispers that everybody's been saying how the Panthers are only winning against horrible teams, but when they play against teams that are gonna be in the playoffs, they don't show up. So losing 27-10 is horrible. And the fact that Bryce Young only could throw up 54 passing yards in the game it's just pathetic. So yeah, I definitely have to go with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers this game. I mean, right now the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are ranked 7th in run defense, even though the Panthers' run game it's nowhere to be found. Rico was doing it. As soon when he played the Cowboys, he was running all over the Cowboys. Remember that game? But look at ever since then he's horrible.
The Packers game he went off.
Exactly. Now he's nowhere to be found. Wide receivers are just trash for the Panthers. It's just horrible. I mean,
Tedero McMillan right now is the clear favorite to win Rookie of the Year, which I disagree with.
Exactly.
I don't believe in Bryce Young or his arm. I'm taking Baker over him. I know they've been down, but like you said, all their games have been close. They've been nail biters, so they're right there. And I think against this toilet bowl to punch your ticket to the playoffs is hilarious.
True, exactly. Now I feel like with Todd Bowles, like he has a contract extension, so I mean he's gonna be there till 2028. But I feel like if he loses this game, he can start the next season on the hot seat. And that's even worse. Definitely. So I mean, you definitely don't want to start the next season on the next season on the hot seat, and everybody looking at you week 1. If you win or lose, they already calling for you to lose your job.
Yeah.
Yes, it's going to end up like Aaron Glenn and the Jets. Like every game, they're like, "Are they going to fire you yet? Are they going to fire you?" But I mean, yeah, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers definitely do need to step up. I feel like even if the Panthers do lose, this is still a winning season for the Panthers because nobody expected the Panthers to win this many games.
I told y'all they're going to be better.
It'd be a fantasy story.
Then on top
you did call it.
True, and then on top of that, everybody thought Bryce Young was a bust. He was going to be.
I do still think he's a bust.
He's won this many games. It's the fact that they may win this division. What team? They have no team. They're trash.
It's their bum division.
The Buccaneers. I mean,
Buccaneers were
really
decimated by injuries all year.
It's really surprising how the Falcons. The Falcons are the team that really should have been. They should have been here, but
they can still make it, right?
The Falcons are not out.
No, they out.
The Falcons are out. Falcons are in the Saints. I mean, yeah, in the Saints, you already know the Saints are out too. But yeah, I mean, well, this game I'm going Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So it looks like here we both going Tampa Bay. One person's going for the Panthers. I guess nobody's betting on it, but now it's time to do prize picks. It's time to put money in your pockets for week 18.
I'm not playing anyone in this slate.
What? No Baker?
Baker Mayfield fantasy.
Baker Mayfield fantasy.
You, buddy.
What about passing yards? Anything lower? I mean, he just threw for 346. 2 touchdowns.
I'm good on Baker. Dude.
I would take his completions too. Baker's gonna do it.
I feel like, yeah.
I'd take anything else, no, but I would take Baker's over.
Exactly. Right now, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are ranked 14th in passing touchdowns. So I mean, he's gonna do something. I mean, he has been messing up with the rookie wide receiver. I feel like it's because of the whole Mike Evans has come back. So him having Chris, Mike Evans, and Emeka, it's just. And then the run game doesn't show up sometimes. I don't know, but I'm going Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They got too many weapons. They are playoff ready. I feel like if the Panthers make it, they're gonna lose against a playoff team. But yeah, moving on. What we got next, y'all?
Okay, for the next matchup, we got the Seahawks at 13-3 versus the 49ers. The 49ers at home at 12-4, but the Seahawks are favored by 1.5 points. Jesse, are you believing that the Seahawks are favored on the road against the Niners, even though the Niners have been dominant?
Man, listen, man. The Seahawks are finna lock up the number 1 seed this game right here. Listen, no matter what happens. Listen, did you see the last?
Want me to put you down for Seahawks?
Put me down for the Seahawks. Did you see the
49ers?
Did you see the last game 20 against the Panthers? He had 1 pick, 2 fumbles, Sam Darnold. 1 pick, 2 fumbles. Defense still dominated that game. So it goes to show you that no matter what, this defense is going to pull something out of his butt, and they're going to win the game. They're going to win the game, and especially going against the 49ers, when everybody knows what's the game plan for 49ers, who they're giving the ball to.
McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey, exactly. And McColl's knows that, and he ain't even on the Seahawks. So if he ain't on the Seahawks, you know that. That means they know that.
I mean, everyone knows that's
exactly
what the 49ers do.
Exactly. So I feel like the Seahawks are gonna have a game plan. They're gonna lock down Christian McCaffrey because right now they're ranked number 3 in the run stop. The Seahawks. So I feel like they're gonna lock down Christian McCaffrey. Then what? Then what is Brock Purdy gonna do? You gonna believe on Ricky? You finna believe in Ricky? Juwan?
I mean, he did his thing last game.
Man, I mean, he's all right. I mean, 5 catches for 85 yards, but I just don't see it. I mean, like the 49ers, they struggle to win games, and then on top of it, they play down to too many of their team's levels. I remember when they played the Cardinals, they barely beat the Cardinals.
Yeah.
So it's the 49ers. It's just the 49ers. They play down to the team level. It's
also a divisional game too, as well. But I hear you.
So who?
I got the 49ers.
I'm taking the 49ers.
You taking the 49ers too? Oh,
yeah.
Come on, I bet both of y'all. I'm shaking on you. You bet on the 2?
Yeah, you already
I'm
bet.
definitely doing a double bet. I mean, I just don't see it. I mean, I really feel like if Brock Purdy didn't get hurt, get that turf toe in the beginning of the season, this would have been a whole nother division race. I feel like they probably would have been the number 1 team in the division. But with this going on, that basically slowed them down. But yeah,
I still don't believe in Sammy D.
What? I mean, I don't know. I mean,
Sam
feel like
he's gonna choke.
I feel like this is Sammy's gonna choke, and that the Niners have had like a rough go at things, like really the last like 4 or 5 seasons in a row. Well, they've gotten screwed with the injury bug, and they're somewhat healthy now. So I think it's gonna be the Niners claiming number 1.
I don't know. I mean, after that last game, 49ers versus the Bears, 42 ended up 42-38. I mean, the Bears' run game is horrible.
The Bears are on fire, and they put out that fire.
The Bears
The Bears were on fire, and they put out that fire.
I guess so,
They
man.
are gelling at the right moment. They are hitting on all cylinders. They don't need a who Mac Jones.
Oh Lord, okay.
Brock Purdy is here, and he's here to stay.
Man, whatever. I guess. I mean, I guess so. Yeah. Before we move on, you know, we got to do the prize picks. We got to put the money in your pockets. So since y'all believe in Christian McCaffrey so much, clearly y'all taking the over on Christian McCaffrey rushing or receiving or fantasy.
All of it.
That's what y'all doing?
Yeah.
Whoa.
We're gonna play McCaffrey.
No Sammy D. No running back.
Maybe Najigba. See what his line's at.
Okay.
But right now they got it at over 100. But he's going against that cornerback that'd be chirping in his ear.
I definitely see that.
And I could totally see Sam Darnold not realizing till the third quarter. Oh, I have JSN on my team.
True.
Because he has done that when he has completely not looked his way, and it didn't work out too well for the Seahawks.
Definitely. I mean, I can definitely see that. But you guys comment down below who y'all got winning this game. These guys really believe in the 49ers.
It's their year. I don't think they come this far and survived all the injuries just to lose to Sammy D. Darnold.
Nah. Okay. No problem.
And then you ready to jump to the next week?
Jump to the next week, yeah.
All right. So we got the Cowboys at 7-8-1 tie versus the Giants at 3-13. The Giants are at home, but the Cowboys are favored by 4.5. Seth, are your Giants
4.5 now? Because I thought it was at 3. I took the Cowboys.
It might have changed. I'll check it again right now. But when I wrote it down, it was at 4.5. And I don't know, man. Are the Giants really? They want to lose this game, but are they gonna say that they're doing it for the culture and win, or are they gonna tank, do the right thing and lose?
I mean, this is just a meaningless game. I mean, both teams are out of the playoffs.
Yep.
I mean, if you beat the Cowboys, all right, you beat the Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they're out of playoffs, you know, Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
You know, don't they have a 500 record?
Cowboys 8-8, yeah.
Yeah, they have a 500 record, so I guess you can finish off at a high. But then again, you slide all the way down to 5 if you win this game.
Who?
The Giants.
7.
Yeah, they could
consider it 7.
Depending on how it goes, they could slide all the way to 7 if they win.
Yeah. So that's how bad it is. So I mean, I'm going Dallas Cowboys this game. I mean, Dallas Cowboys just broke a 3-game losing streak. They trying to end this season off strong.
And a perfect tie, 8 wins, 8 losses, and 1 tie. You can't get more 500 than that.
Can't get more 500. And on top of that, I feel like Jackson Dart proves his point. Remember, I told you a couple of weeks ago that Jackson Dart's not a loser. He don't want to lose any games. And that's exactly what he ended up saying. I feel like the GM and them are saying, Jackson Dart, you proved your point. We know you're not a loser. Now it's time to get these draft picks. You already screwed us. You won 34-10 against the Raiders in the Tank Bowl.
So you a tank, Kodak?
No, you lose. Yes, look at it right. I'm looking at the draft picks right now. Look at it. The Jets played the Jets. It's the Jets, the Titans, the Cardinals, the Browns, and the Washington Commanders. Right now, the Jets play the Bills. The Bills should win that. The Titans play the Jags. Jags should win that because these teams have to make it to the playoffs to win. To lock in the season. The Rams have to beat the Cardinals. Only one not playing for something is the Browns and the Bengals. That one can go either way. And then you got the Eagles and the Commanders, and I'm gonna tell you about that one later. So the Giants have to lose this. All these teams are like 3 and they got the same record. If the Giants win this game, they will be the 6th or 7th pick. Nobody wants a 6th or 7th pick. Even if they get the second round draft pick, even if they don't need a quarterback, they can use this for something. I mean, you can trade it with the Jets because the Raiders got the number 1 pick. You can trade it with the Jets and you can see what they can do. You get a whole bunch of draft picks. You can do something, beef up your defense. But I mean, they cannot lose. They cannot win this game.
Yeah, this is just, to me, it will be a meaningless game, and especially if you have a GM that you may or may not bring back. But let's just say you do bring him back, I don't want him, drafting.
Definitely don't want him drafted. And then on top of that, I feel like the Cowboys are another reason the Cowboys are going to win because Jerry Jones is pissed. Jerry Jones is already doing interviews, calling out defensive coordinators. He called out Matt Eberflus, what's his name? He already called him out saying he did a horrible job. The fact that you had the Commanders threw up 23 points on you and they didn't even have the starting quarterback. They had some random quarterback that Josh Johnson or something like that. Like me and my coach didn't even know who he was, and he was actually throwing pretty good. He was like,
the Cowboys back up.
The Commanders back up.
Oh yeah.
So we thought it was Marcus Mariota, but Marcus Mariota didn't play. It was like some black quarterback.
Yeah.
And he actually did pretty good.
He was looking good out there.
So Jerry Jones is pissed off about that.
Yep.
He's like, how the hell did that happen? So if people jobs are on the line, Cowboys they definitely win this game. People are gonna get fired. Like I said, Jerry Jones has been calling people out. Ain't no telling who he finna call out.
Nothing's gonna fix the Cowboys, man. They ain't gonna do nothing until Jerry Jones dies.
Honestly, right now the offense is good. Right now the offense they're number ranked one in the passing and number ranked 9th in the run game. So they are pretty good. They got Pickens from the Steelers, so that has them set them up a lot. The only thing really wrong with them is just the defense, and that's what we snapping on. But enough about that. We're time to talk about this coaching for the Giants because we just found out that the Notre Dame coach said 2026 it's Notre Dame year, so he's staying.
Right.
So has there been any word?
I don't know, to be honest. I just want to finish this year, and I want the Giants to get a new GM.
True.
I don't want Sheen picking the head coach. Time to start over completely. But I wouldn't be surprised if they do bring back our GM for us to get Stefanski if he gets fired.
True. I heard that it may be 3. I heard 3 people up in the air that it may be. They said whoever loses against the Ravens Steelers game, that person's gonna be. That's basically playing. They basically playing for the Giants coaching job.
Oh my God.
The Ravens versus the Ravens.
Tomlin and
Steelers.
Harbaugh.
Yeah, I heard that, and I also heard Chris Strula, the defensive coordinator for the Rams.
Yeah,
I heard he was actually a number 1 pick for a good pick for the coaching job for the Giants. So it could go either way. It can go either way.
I heard the Giants also that got contacted by Belichick.
It's gonna be a long off season, dude.
It's definitely gonna be
it's just disappointing to me that the Giants just wasted this season, dude.
You think so?
Yeah,
they're set up for the next year, though. Their defense they got some all-stars on defense.
Well, they have to draft
they got some
good
young
too,
guys
Shooter.
on offense.
They got some decisions to make in free agency, like Wandale Robinson.
True. He had 1,000
finally
yards.
hit 1,000 yards.
Yep.
They need to cut Darius Slayton. They need to get more cap, restructure some
What?
deals. And if I'm the Giants, I'm re-signing Wandale Robinson. Probably gonna re-sign Illuminor. I'm cutting Slayton.
What about Theo?
I probably might draft a tight end. I probably hope to get the number 1 pick. If not,
What about Sexy Dexy?
if I'm at 2,
Of course.
restructure him. If I'm at number 2,
Banks?
if I'm at number 2,
You got to trade. You got to get some more. I would trade.
yeah,
Get more
I
capital.
would trade. Yeah, definitely.
Because there's no point in getting who's gonna get? Why would you get a wide receiver at number 2 pick? That doesn't make any sense. I can get a
Because
lot.
I would trade at like maybe 4, and then I think they're gonna draft that guy Downs,
Downs from who?
Ohio State, the safety.
And then go wide receiver after that. Go wide receiver later.
They got to go wide receiver because they need depth at that position.
Yeah.
It can't as much as I like Neighbors, they got to have depth.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, and Neighbors especially is going to be out probably first few weeks of the season. I don't know how long until he'll come back with that major knee injury.
Yeah, I think the way that Wandale has been going, I feel like they think like, well, he's not a second string wide receiver, but he's a good slot receiver. So we don't have to be that pressed to get another number one wide receiver.
So you pick Cowboys?
Yeah, we are. I think we are going Cowboys this game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cowboys better win. Everybody getting fired. If what's it called? But now it's time for prize picks. It's time to put some money in your pockets. Which I think of Dak Prescott last game, 307 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Fantasy completions, touchdowns, do it all.
Do it all. Right now, the Williams running back is injured, so they have the Malik. He's from Florida. He was there. He did 20 carries for 103 yards, which I think he's gonna do now for this one. I mean, right now, I think
it'll be close. Okay, I think they're just going to pick them apart. I mean, I think, like you said, I think the Giants, if their coach isn't trying to sabotage, then they're stupid. It's crazy when teams win a meaningless game and they say, well, we're trying to build a culture, but instead of getting like the second or third pick, you end up with like the 25th pick, and then you get someone that's a flop, and you're like what culture are you building with the flop?
Exactly.
But comment down below, what do you think, who's going to win in this game, and do you think the Giants are going to do the right thing and throw the game? But let's go ahead and move on to the halftime show of TFTC Sports Football NFL Edition Week 18. Check out Tales from the Crib weekly podcast. We took off for Christmas week, but we will have another podcast this week. That's me and Jesse J covering celebrity stuff, NBA news. All the NBA clips do get clipped to this channel, so you don't have to go anywhere. TFTC Sports has all of the sports news, and then the NBA show will be coming as soon as the NFL season concludes, and we probably will have an NBA show.
Enough about all that work stuff. Let's talk about Christmas.
Check out Crib Reactions. We're at like 15K subs. And happy holidays, Merry Christmas. What do you want to say about Christmas?
My Christmas was amazing. I did amazing games. I won all types of gift cards. I also got this Ringo thermos. It's like a magnet. That thing fire is changing the game. Also, New Year's is coming up. I'm about to spend New Year's with the gang and TFTC Sports crew. We finna be popping fireworks. My dog Railgun _ You finna be on the grill?
He's making chili.
I'm making chili. My girl's making cornbread.
Okay. Cornbread. Also, we got to keep it up with the TV shows. We do everything over at TFTC Sports. We got to keep it up with the TV shows.
Checking out the #1 show in the nation right now, Fallout, baby.
Oh Lord!
So everyone, make sure you're watching Fallout.
How you like it so
2
far?
episodes deep. It's absolutely amazing. Walter Goggins is a great actor. Can't wait for episode 3 dropping tomorrow. I'm gonna watch it. It'll probably be out as when this episode drops, so I'll be watching that. And then Seth, you're watching in what? Welcome to Derry.
Yeah. Like I said, I kind of had to wait for my girl to watch it. No, I'm not gonna get started with Stranger Things, but I watched a movie yesterday.
What's the name? What movie?
Called Roof Man with Channing Tatum.
Oh yeah. Channing Tatum back to doing movies again?
Yeah.
Wait, is it the movie that he found out with the girl? He ended up dating, ended up going with that girl in real life?
No, it's remember where he's a robber.
Okay, keep going.
Or he just like does robberies. We gotta watch it, man. Maybe we can watch it.
Wait, was he robbing banks? He robbing girls' hearts? Was he robbing convenience stores? CVS?
Both.
Golly, he's bad.
Taking everything.
We can watch it tomorrow.
Original Robin Hood. What was the name of that movie again?
Roofman. Based off a true story.
Roofman. Damn, for real. Roofman, based off a true story. Make sure y'all watch that. Also, man, make sure y'all watch with the Fallout, the TV show.
Yeah, Fallout.
Also, comment down some TV shows that you guys are watching that you guys want us to take a look at. I mean,
Jesse wants to see the new Sidney Sweeney movie.
Oh yeah,
Babysitter
or
Housemaid.
Housemaid. That movie is.
He said she got the heavies.
Wait, you watched it?
Yeah, I seen
the trailer.
The trailer. I know this girl that watched. She said it was pretty good also. Oh, and I also heard the Anaconda movie. I heard the Anaconda movie was actually funny too. So need to check that out with Jack Black. He's in the new Anaconda.
That's so crazy that Anaconda went from like a thriller to a goofy movie.
Yeah, I think somebody told me like the whole premise of the movie was like they were doing something with the movie, then they found out they didn't have the rights for it, and then it just goes crazy. So, I mean, yeah, definitely check out the Anaconda movie. Comment down below how you feel about that. Comment down below what other TV shows y'all watching. Now it's time for halftime. The show is over with.
Should be over. Yeah, let's jump into the second half of the show. We got the Detroit Lions at 8-8 going against the Bears.
The Bears.
At 11-5 at home. The Bears are favored by 2.5, but the Lions aren't really playing for anything. They are out. So what do I think about this? I think that the Bears are going to smash them. I feel like that the Lions are going to end up exactly where I thought they were, underachievers. They're going to end the season at 8-9, and the coach is going to be on the chopping block. I mean, I honestly think that the Bears, even though that they did have that really close game last week, that they're going to find a way to turn around and get a win right before going into the playoffs. And I think that they're going to be tough going into the playoffs. I honestly never believed in Caleb Williams, but even with his fingernails painted, he has proven me wrong yet again and again, week after week, making big time throws on time, on target, reading the defense, avoiding sacks, really looking like the superstar that we thought that he would be coming out of college. But yeah, I think that the Bears are going to dog walk the Lions, and the Lions may cut everybody. They might fire the coach, they might fire Goff, they might completely rebuild. It might be the time, because the Lions have been a letdown. This will be maybe 3-4 seasons in a row. But Felix, what do you think? Do you think that the Bears are going to kill it?
Man, listen here, man. We can bet right now, co-host, because I don't know why you picking the Bears. One thing that Dan Campbell is not doing, he's not losing 3 times in a row. One thing that Dan Campbell not doing, he not losing to Ben Johnson.
You know one thing Dan Campbell not doing?
What?
Making the playoffs.
It don't matter. Even though he's eliminated from the playoffs, he refuses to let his protege beat him. Ben Johnson left him to be the coach for the Bears.
And he's going to show him who's daddy
he's
now.
He's not going to let him show him what we're talking about. They just played.
Come here, I'm the new daddy.
They just played beginning of the season, and the Lions won 52-21. They put BTA. So it's going to happen again.
You want to bet?
We can bet on this.
I bet you a margarita and a bean and cheese.
We can bet both. You betting too?
What you got?
I'm betting Lions.
I got Bears.
I'm betting. Ain't no way he losing.
Have fun with Jared Goff.
Listen here, right, man. Regardless, even though the Lions are eliminated, they're still ranked number 2. They're still ranked number 2 in the offense. And then when it comes to the Bears are backtracking. I mean, I remember when the Bears played the Eagles, they killed me. The Bears are ranked like top 3 in the running. Ranked top 3 in running. Look at them now. They ranked top 28th. So that means they're moving on back. They're not as good as they used to be. And no, they ranked number 26 now. And on top of that, they don't even score enough to even keep up with the Lions. So I really feel like this is going to be a BTA. The Lions are definitely going to win this game. Jared Goff is going to step up. That whole little 2 interceptions he had last game definitely won't happen.
You're dead wrong, Coach.
Nah.
Everything you're saying is a lie.
That's how you feel?
It's untrue.
Nah, man. Listen,
the Bears are going to end the season with the dub.
I highly
can't they get the number 1 seed if they win?
No, they can't get the number 1 seed. I think it's like the 2 and the 3 seed.
Or the
it's like the 2 and the 3 seed. The number the number 1 seed goes to the Seahawks.
Right.
It'll be the Seahawks.
But they're still playing for a playoff position.
Yeah,
they'd rather be a higher seed than a lower seed for sure.
But they really don't care if they're gonna be the 2 or the 3 seed. Regardless, they're gonna be in the playoffs.
They might look at matchups, see who do they play better.
Right now, if they lose, they play the Green Bay Packers.
If they lose, or if they win.
If they lose,
then they're tanking this game. I want to play the Packers.
Exactly. I mean,
I'm switching my pick.
People want.
I'm going Lions.
Exactly.
No, I'm kidding. I'm still picking the Bears.
So I mean, but it's a payoff picture. Still may change. Y'all look and see what's going on. But before we move on, we can talk about that prize
picks. And you know what? I would pick absolutely nothing with this game.
What? For
this
real?
game, I wouldn't touch with the 10-foot pole.
I would just take Caleb Williams rushing.
Okay.
Or
no passing. He had 330 yards last game. 2 TDs.
Possibly his passing.
No Jared Goff?
No, I have no idea.
Fuck no.
Gibbs,
how this game's
the running back?
out. Who's game script?
Gibbs game script's chalked.
Armand, he has 8 catches for 68 yards.
Maybe receptions I'm but I'm good on Goff. He's banned. I'm not playing him ever again.
Seth went on a whole soliloquy saying how Goff is banned for life. He banned from Fantasy.
He sold me, bro.
He banned from Pies Picks.
He sold me. He's the reason why I'm not going to the championship. He fucked me.
He kicked Seth out of fantasy.
He was
playoffs.
giving me 18 to like 30, 40 points a week in fantasy.
And then he
gives me
the
negative 2 points.
Oh, -2?
Yeah.
That's crazy word.
That'd be crazy if you lost by like 2 and he because it's negative. That is
that
wild.
is horrible,
Any other things, Jesse?
That is wild. But I mean, looks like here I'm going Lions. They going Bears. We bet this game. We didn't bet the last.
Bet Chick-fil-A?
Yeah, we bet Chick-fil-A. I got you. I got you on that. We didn't bet the last game, Cowboys and Giants. We didn't bet. We all went Cowboys. We bet that game. We split. We didn't bet this game. All right, it's looking pretty good. Moving on. What we got, co-host?
We got the Chargers at 11-5 on the road against the Broncos at home that are 13-3. The Broncos are favored by a whole 12.5 points. Jesse, is Bo Nix bringing it home for the Broncos?
Man, you already know, man. Bo Nix is definitely bringing it home for the Broncos. Because if you don't know, in order for the Broncos to lock up their seed, they have to win.
Number one.
Yeah, the number one seed. Either they have to win, or the Patriots and the Jacksonville Jaguars have to both lose. And guess what? The Patriots playing the Dolphins. They're not losing that game.
They winning, yeah.
And then
that's a must win. So they're gonna have to play.
And then the Jacksonville Jaguars are playing the Tennessee Titans, and that's a must win. They got to play that game. So I mean, it's looking like they definitely have to win that game. But when it comes to the Chargers, they already locked in the 6th seed. So win, lose, draw, don't matter what happened, they're gonna be the 6th seed. So I feel like I definitely have to go with the Broncos because they still playing for something.
Chargers could rest players, honestly.
Exactly, Chargers.
Well, they are. They're not playing Herbert.
Yeah, Chargers. Yeah, exactly. Chargers.
Broncos, easy pick.
Yeah, Chargers need to rest players. I mean, Herbert's doing everything on the team. He basically has to do everything on the team for the team.
You're picking
to win.
Broncos?
Yeah.
Seth, you're picking Broncos?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. I mean, it's gonna be a horrible game. I mean, look at the last game.
That's why it's 12.5.
Yeah, the last game of the Chargers played the Texans. The Texans just ran through them. Their defense ran through them. And on top of that, the Broncos defense is just up there with the Texans. The Broncos overall defense is number 3 overall with the number 2 run defense. So Justin Herbert running around trying to save the game, trying to extend plays. I really don't feel like that would have happened with the Broncos. So I mean, with him being out, that's just more icing on the cake for the Broncos to win this. So I mean, yeah, this should be easy. Then on top of that, they also have, just like you guys have somebody suspended, DK Metcalf.
Yeah.
The Chargers have somebody suspended also, but he been doing some other type of stuff.
It looks like it's an easy game, and for prize picks, you could probably take Bo Nix everything.
Exactly. I mean, right now, yeah, we could probably take Bo Nix everything. Hopefully they don't play down to their competition, because that's what did happen when they almost lost to the Kansas City Chiefs.
It happens.
Yeah, I mean, it came down to like 1 or 2 plays for the Kansas City Chiefs, and Patrick Mahomes not even playing.
Yeah, so, they definitely didn't take them serious.
So I feel like the Broncos definitely need to take this game serious. If they don't, then the Chargers may win. But I'm definitely going Broncos this game. This should definitely be an easy game. So we all going Broncos, right?
We all went Broncos.
Exactly. I mean, so it looks like Sean Payton finally finna get a win. Well, second win over Jim Harbaugh. I like it. But moving on, what we got next, co-host?
We got the Washington Commandos at 4-12 going against your Eagles at 11-5 at home. The Eagles are favored by 7.5 points. Do you think your Eagles gonna cruise into the playoffs, or are they gonna take an L? Resting players. Man,
hell no, man. The Eagles finna take an L. They finna take an L going into the playoffs. The Eagles have been letting me down, even though the Eagles did win 13-12 against the Bucs.
Oh, I'm gonna bring us on screen. We gotta show you. This man's not even wearing his team's shirt.
Let's see, and I'm wearing the Bills, and they beat the Bills. But let me see, man. Even though they did beat the Bills 13-12, it was an ugly, horrible game. I mean, the first half is when they threw up all the points. The second half, you can't find any drive they had that was more than 14 yards. That's how horrible they were. That's how horrible they were. This whole new offense they have going on, they're trying to enter in, isn't working at all. They got Jalen Hurts throwing the ball 27 times. He only getting 110 yards, 1 touchdown. It's like if you pressure Jalen Hurts too much, he just throws the whole game away. He forgets how to be a quarterback. And then on top of that, don't forget, the Commanders are still playing like they finna make the play, like they still making it to the playoffs, even though they have no way of making the playoffs. I mean, and on top of that, remember the fight they had against the Eagles just 2 weeks ago?
Yeah,
because they just played. So you know the Commanders remember that. So I mean, I'm definitely have to go with the Commanders. The Commanders are still playing. They say playing like they got some fire under their belly. They just had 6 sacks against the Dallas Cowboys against Dak Prescott. So if you losing, your season over with. Are you gonna get 6 sacks against the Cowboys to have this game?
Yes, we got 7.
You still gonna try that hard? See, I mean, you must be working for something. So yeah, I'm definitely going with the Commanders this game. The Eagles
what about
have to
Seth?
prove it. Who you got this game?
Are they playing their starters, the Eagles?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, right now
They kind of got to. They could win. Got to win for seeding, right?
no. The worst case scenario, they'd be the 3rd seed. So it doesn't matter.
Best case scenario, what?
2nd seed.
Second. I mean, it's.
If they play their starters, I got the Eagles.
If they
If they
play,
don't, then is Marcus Mariota playing?
no, it's the other one, the 3rd string quarterback. Josh Johnson. He
Give me the
threw.
Eagles regardless.
Josh Johnson, he threw for 198 yards last game, and the running back. The running back killed the 105. Man, I don't know, man.
You want to bet, Jesse?
Yeah, we can definitely bet. I bet this is the last time I'm betting against my Eagles because we're going to the playoffs.
You say y'all gonna lose?
Yeah,
All right, I bet you.
definitely up.
You're tweaking.
Nah, I feel like did you see the last game they played against the Bills? I don't know if it was the weather problem.
The Bills
it was
are a
raining.
good team. I don't know what
It was 12-13. It was a horrible game.
Okay, I understand.
With
Y'all blew a
a
lead.
good team is a good team, but you had the most yards you had in the second half was 13 yards. You can't tell me that's no good team's gonna hold me down to 13 yards. I'm a Super Bowl champion team. 13 yards. That makes no sense. The only thing good on this Eagles team is the defense. That's just it. That's the only thing saving the team is the defense. Besides that, every time you turn around, you barely see Saquon Barkley doing anything. This past game,
Give
68
Saquon
yards.
the ball.
Exactly. But man, we gonna see, man. I'm gonna stop crying, but I'm going Commanders this game. If the Eagles win, I'm happy. But yeah, I'm definitely going that. I mean, I feel like you can't blame Dan Quinn for this Commanders season. They've been hit with a lot of injuries. Jaden was hurt. He came back, got hurt again. They had to sit him down.
I can't wait for you to be last in both leaderboards.
I'm definitely not gonna be last in both. I'm gonna win. What if I win both? I'm gonna be on fire.
Mm-hmm.
But but before we move on, man, we gotta talk about that Prize Picks. You know we gotta put that money in your pocket. So I need y'all to comment down below. Tell me what y'all thinking. Also, we're gonna tell you what we have. So first, we got that Jalen Hurts. We're going with the Eagles side first. Which I got Jalen Hurts passing, his completion, his rushing. You have anything?
I'll probably take his rushing.
What about anything for Saquon?
No.
No.
AJ Brown or
I would take AJ Brown completions.
Scary Terry, wide receiver for the Commanders.
No.
Debo Samuels, wide receiver for the Commanders.
I don't trust it with
the 3rd string quarterback. Okay, I mean, you know how it is when the teams don't have any tape on you. Sometimes you ball out.
Yeah, but not enough to bet on it. Not enough to trust it.
Okay. We gonna see. We definitely gonna see. What happened?
I think the Raiders.
The Raiders.
I'm thinking that I know this isn't about them, but I'll tell you about them in a bit.
Well, yeah. Tell me about them in the last week.
I don't got anybody. I'm good on this matchup.
Okay.
Prize Picks.
All right, there we have for that. Then moving on, we got the next game here, man. We got
the Jets at 3-13 versus the Bills at 11-5. The Bills are at home, only favored by 7 against the Jets after that blunder by Allen last week by missing his wide open man on the 2-point conversion in the end zone. Are the Bills going to be able to overcome those woes? And I say yes. I think the Bills are going to be bouncing back. I think they're going to get the win. They're going to move to 12-5. They're going to roll into the playoffs. I have no idea at all how the Bills are going to perform in the playoffs because they've been so inconsistent. Sometimes they look like a real contender. You thought with Mahomes and Kansas City out that this would be the Bills' year, but with their inconsistency and even Josh Allen himself sometimes playing like an MVP and sometimes playing like a backup, I have no read on this team, but I do think that the Bills are going to 100% to win this game. The Jets really have nothing to win for, and I don't know. I don't think the Bills are going to rest anybody. Yeah. So, I got faith that they're going to play everyone. So I'm going to take the Bills, of course, over the Jets. The Jets got nothing to prove. But my question is, are they going to show up in the playoffs or not? But I guess we'll find out sooner rather than later. But Jesse, how are you feeling about the Bills in this matchup?
I mean, yeah, I'm taking the Buffalo Bills to win this game. This is the best way to end the season. Getting the playoffs with a win under your column. I mean, looking at it right here, the Buffalo Bills are like the 7th seed. So if they make it to the playoffs right now, the playoffs were today, they would play the New England Patriots. I kind of like those odds. I mean, It may be in the Buffalo
They're
Bills.
hoping Diggs gets locked up.
Oh, that'd be crazy too. But I mean, the past few games. The past few games, the Jets have been even horrible than before. They've been losing by 23 points or more the past 4 games. So yeah, I mean, the whole Jets has given up on Aaron Glenn. So yeah, I'm definitely have to go with the Bills. The Bills are ranked number 1 in the run and number 3 in the total offense. So they should have no problem with spanking them. The last time the Bills played the Jets, they won 30-10. Josh Allen didn't even have to do much. James Cook balled out 2 touchdowns, over 120 yards. So this definitely should be an easy one, especially since the Jets. The Bills aren't missing anybody, may not, but the Jets, Bryce Hall, the running back, the only person they really got.
Yeah.
He has a leg problem, so he may not be playing. And on top of that, he's going to be a restricted free agent, so they don't want to get him hurt.
And the Jets are also in the running to get a top draft pick, so they want to lose as well.
Yeah, I think they have the number 3 draft pick right now, so they definitely don't want to lose that. They definitely don't want to lose that at all. But yeah, I mean, this should be an easy win. I mean, the Patriots played the Jets. I think Drake May left halfway through the third quarter. That's how bad they were beating them. So, I mean, I feel like it should be something close to that again, and then they can rest Josh Allen because Josh Allen does hurt.
It'd be crazy if you were beating a team so bad and you're the starting quarterback that your coach allowed you to leave at halftime, and then you post on your Instagram story that you're like home playing Xbox.
That's something
the game's still going on.
Kyler Murray will do. That's why he's not on the team no more. He doesn't play the game. But yeah, I mean, speaking
Seth, who do you pick?
Give me the Bills.
Exactly. Yeah, we definitely got to go to Bills. I mean, the Jets are just a horrible organization. They need to fire the owner. Forget the GM. Fire the owner. Woody Johnson?
Yeah, if you're a Jets fan, I don't know how you do it.
Because he's been there for 25 years. The only good coaches they had was Herm Edwards and Rex Ryan. And remember how old
Rex
those
Ryan
names?
Was amazing.
Exactly.
They need to bring him back.
He ain't coming back. He'll be shitting on Shador Sanders on TV.
Racist.
But I mean, yeah, man, the Jets have a lot to do, a lot to work on. I mean, they need to draft a quarterback. They need defense. I mean, it's a lot going on with them. This should be an easy win for the Bills. They need to hurry up, just come in, put up a quick 24 points on them in the first half, and then just rest everybody else for the rest of the game, so they can get ready for the playoffs. But that's how I feel. But moving on, before we move on to that game that everybody want to talk about, it's time for prospects. Yes.
Josh Allen rushing.
Yeah,
Josh Allen fantasy.
Josh Allen rushing, and then James Cook.
Fantasy?
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't even know if they're going to play Josh Allen the whole game.
Yeah,
if they start dominating.
And on top of that, he had the X-ray. Josh Allen had an X-ray on his leg or his shoulder. It came back negative, but I mean, it had to do an X-ray, so he was limping. He is kind of hurt. So yeah, definitely check out on that.
Plays.
Yeah, the only thing, like my co-host just said on prospects, the only thing we feel safe about is basically James Cook fantasy. Maybe take Josh Allen. We take Josh Allen.
Take his rushing.
Take his quick rushing. Longest rush. Leave it like that. Leave it quick and simple. Then get out that game because it's a trap game. But now it's time to talk about the trap game that everybody's been waiting for. What we got?
Sunday night football, the matchup of the week. We got the Baltimore Ravens at 8-8 versus the Steelers, who are 9-7 at home. The Ravens are actually favored by 3.5 on the road, and I don't know if my Pittsburgh Steelers and old Aaron Rodgers are going to get it done. He really shot us in the foot last week. You know, I'm rooting for Shador. I've been rooting for him his whole career, but I did not want him to do it to us last week. And honestly, he really didn't do it to us. He gave us every opportunity to beat him. He gave us multiple picks where we had short fields and we just could not get it done. And then to add insult to injury, our prized tight end Washington broke his arm and is actually done for the season. So Washington's going to be out of there. Metcalf is suspended a game. So the top 2 receiving targets for the Pittsburgh Steelers will be out in this matchup. And if it's anything like last week, it's not going to be any good. The receivers were pure ass, as my co-host was telling me over here. And I would have to agree. Aaron Rodgers did not have the timing with any of his receivers.
Exactly.
You could say I actually do think that the last play of the game, the only time we moved the ball was doing the 2-minute drill at the end. That was 100% pass interference. He was tackled in the end, but we had so many opportunities. You can't go off of one play, but that one play may super screw us now with with all these injuries, trying to go against the Ravens. I mean, it might be a bloodbath. I think that this game is going to either be a grinded out win for the Pittsburgh Steelers, or we're going to get blown out by 30. I mean, I don't think there's going to be any way in between. I think we either show up and it's a fight to the death, or we don't show up at all and it's a massacre. But the big question is Lamar Jackson going to actually play? He's like 50-50 right now. And honestly, the way that Lamar Jackson is playing, I'd almost rather have him than Huntley. That's his name, correct?
Yeah, Huntley, yes.
The backup for the Ravens. He's been actually looking phenomenal. He has no injuries. He's been able to make throws on time, on target, and even take off on the correct times. And he looks way more scary than Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson hasn't had his same level of explosiveness, and then he does still have like maybe 1 out of every 10 throws where he throws extreme ducks and leaves this team open to possible interceptions. And honestly, the last time we did play the Ravens, Lamar Jackson did have some blunders himself that cost them the game. Same thing with Derrick Henry. He has been a frequent fumbler, and the same thing with Zay Flowers. So I don't know if the Steelers defense are going to give it to him or not, but I think if the defense is going to have to force turnovers, and we're going to have to play Steeler effing football, and hopefully Aaron Rodgers can deliver, because boy, did we not show up last week when we had the golden opportunity. I'm going to pick the Steelers. You know, that's my team. Always got to pick the Steelers against the Ratbirds. But it's not looking good. I will say that with all the guys we have out right now.
I feel the same way you feel. Yeah, I got to go with the Pittsburgh Steelers also. I mean, even though that last game the Pittsburgh Steelers played was a horrible game against the Browns, I would have to say, I mean, like it could have been a lot. They still could have won the game. I mean, they had the missed field goal. You had DK Metcalf is suspended on some freak stuff that like really shouldn't have happened.
Washington got hurt in the very early on.
Then you got TJ got the freak, and then he had the freak accident with the lung puncture situation. So I feel like with all that stuff happening for the Steelers, and the Steelers to barely lose the game, I feel like they're more prepared for the playoffs than the Ravens, because right now with the Ravens, I mean, Lamar Jackson's hurt. He's questionable for this game. You definitely don't want to go into the playoffs with a backup quarterback, number one. Number two, I mean, the defense for the Ravens is horrible. Only thing the Ravens have right now is the run game with Derrick Henry. But every time you turn around, the Ravens been fumbling. Zay Flowers fumbling, Derrick Henry fumbling. Everybody's fumbling on the team. And guess what? The Steelers are number one in forcing that fumble.
Oh, and if they try to throw to Valdez-Scantling 3 times in a row, then just sell the whole team. Just move to another city. You're not built to coach, because that was ridiculous to have 2 miscommunications in a row where Scantling cuts the wrong way where he would have been wide open, and then on that final play trying to throw it into him where he's getting covered by all-pro DB when he had Gainwell wide open right over the middle. I mean, I know we have injuries with receivers, but Gainwell could definitely play the slot and give Warren more rushing attempts. So, I mean, we really got to get some things right. I think they need to give Rodgers more freedom with the play calling, because Arthur Smith has just been absolutely ass. I mean, that was like one of the worst high school game scripts that I've ever seen against the Browns, where he literally didn't want to take any chances and play it safe. And a lot of people believe that they were playing the game of keeping Myles Garrett from
getting a sack record.
Yeah, from TJ Watt's sack record. And that they were more focused on that than actually running an offense that would equate to more points.
And I feel like they probably did do that, and if so, and I feel like they probably did do that, and they're gonna do the same thing to Derrick Henry, because all the Ravens have is Derrick Henry. So they locked down on Derrick Henry, shut him down. Now have Derrick Henry have this amazing ball out game like he did against the Green Bay Packers.
That's all it's gonna come down to. Can we stop Derrick Henry? Is Derrick Henry gonna go for 200 yards, or is it gonna be like when we played him before and we shut him down for like 50 and he gets nothing the whole game? But like our rush defense has been all over the place. So one game we can hold an all-pro running back to under 50 yards. Another game we have a guy off the practice squad get 150.
Yeah.
So I have no idea how we're going to show up or who's going to show up. But this is what they got Rodgers for. This is a playoff game. And I'm going with Mr. Discount Double Check.
Double check.
If he loses, then it's I was always hated Aaron Rodgers before this, and I could go back to hating him.
Oh,
but
Lord.
if he wins this game, then I'll forever give Aaron Rodgers a little bit of praise.
Do you feel like if the Ravens lose this game, who do you feel like is not coming back next year? Is it gonna be Lamar Jackson or is it gonna be the coach?
Both. I think the coach is done. I think they're tired of him. I think they need a new voice. And Lamar Jackson has actually been linked to multiple teams, and that his camp is actually supposedly pursuing a trade. And a lot of it, they feel like it's Lamar Jackson's immaturity, that they are catering to him, that they're not even having practice or walkthroughs in the morning. They're having it in the evening because he stays up all night playing video games. And if they have the meeting in the morning, then he's falling asleep during the meetings and not paying attention, watching film. So they're literally babying him, and it's still not good enough. So I think maybe his time is done, and the big team that is on the board is actually the Miami Dolphins.
Hey, that'd be
Lamar
nice.
Jackson would love to play for the Miami Dolphins.
Lamar Jackson in Miami with Waddle and with Tyreek. Tyreek Hill definitely come back then.
Yeah, I don't know how much Tyreek's going to come back with that severity of his knee injury. You know, prayers up to him. I hope he does come back and is able to play, but you don't know with that type of stuff. But Seth, with this matchup, after everything we said, who swayed you? Are you going with us with the Steelers, or are you picking the Ratbirds?
I don't trust either team.
You got to make a pick. You don't have to bet on it, but you got to make a pick. Me and Jesse picked the Steelers. You might as well just go with us. Go all in on Steeler Nation. Wave that terrible towel. Steelers. Steelers.
Give me the Ravens.
Oh, my God. This guy knew it.
And that's with or without Lamar Jackson?
I actually think the Ravens have a better chance if they go with Huntley than Lamar Jackson.
I do too. I definitely do too. But then again, that does make the team more one-dimensional. But I mean, we could be wrong. But before we move on, you know we got to do that.
Derrick Henry, that's it. I'm good.
I would take Derrick Henry below.
Yeah, I like that.
On his rushing, whatever his projected rushing, I would take below.
All right, I wouldn't do that.
But beyond that, there's really nothing here for this game.
Yeah, it's really nothing. No Fryer move, no John Drew. I mean, they go.
No, I mean, not Jonnu Smith has been
He's gonna
targeted.
ball out now since Washington isn't
Fryer
there.
Muth should get a lot of targets. Thielen should get more targets, but nothing that I would bet
Washington,
on.
the big
He broke his arm.
Done
for the season.
He landed on it wrong.
Yeah, because everyone tries to just tackle his legs all crazy, and he tried to jump over him, and he landed where he put his forearm out, and I think with all of his weight, it like a hairline fracture.
Oh, that's nasty work.
Yeah, hairline fracture.
Comment down below if you have more information on that injury. Like we said, man, only one we taking prize picks on is on Derrick Henry. Cole said take the over. Other Cole said take the under. I don't know, man. It's a hard one. It's sweaty.
You want to bet on the over under, Seth?
No.
Said, hell nah. But you know what we can bet on? We can bet on the rest of these games.
The Week 18 slate. I'm going to bring us back on the screen.
What we got?
So we can get these final games. Let's see. We got
the ones we didn't finish.
Green Bay versus the Vikings.
Ooh.
I'm taking the Vikings.
You taking the Vikings?
Yeah.
Even
I don't trust either team.
So you all can see it.
You don't trust either.
Screen again.
I'm taking Vikings. Yeah, I'm
Browns
taking
versus Bengals. I'm taking the Browns.
I'm taking the Browns. I'm taking Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett will break that sack record this game.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. So that's gonna be the season.
He's not gonna get it. And even if he does break it, it's an asterisk because he did it in more games.
Oh Lord. Wait. Who you got for Browns Bengals?
Give me the Bengals.
What about for Vikings Packers?
Give me.
They're on the straight from quarterback.
Give me the Vikings.
Okay. Next one we got Texans Colts.
Texans Colts. I'm taking Texans.
Taking Texans. Colts. Phillip Rivers and the Colts. Yeah, Phillip Rivers too old. They've been stopped. Texans defense have been smacking shit like crazy. Next one we got the Falcons and we have the Saints.
Falcons at home.
I'm going Falcons. It's gonna be that's gonna be a good game. I know Atlanta's gonna be showing out for that game. Next one we got Jags and Titans. I'm going Jags.
Oh yeah, Jags for sure. And then we got Raiders versus the Chiefs. I'm thinking the Raiders are gonna get a win. No, they're tanking.
I think
Kansas City's
is it Kenny Pickett still? Is that Kenny Pickett?
Kenny Pickett. Kenny Pickett gonna get that dub.
Give me Raiders.
No. Yeah, that's first round.
I hope the
That's first
Raiders.
pick.
I hope the Raiders win and the Giants lose, so the Giants can go back to having the number 1 pick.
I got the Raiders.
Yeah, that'd be funny. But I doubt that happened. I think it was like Gardner Minshew with the Kansas City Chiefs.
I got Raiders. Kodak.
Oh Lord.
Raiders.
Bet on it.
Yeah.
Raiders.
Yeah, bet. I got KC winning.
I don't. Minshew. Wait, he's out.
Gardner
The
Minshew's
third
playing.
string- They got the third string quarterback.
For who?
The
For
Chiefs.
the Chiefs. I'm still going Chiefs.
Right.
I'm going Chiefs. So mark that down. That's an automatic win for me.
The Raiders are home too.
It's horrible. Raiders better lose this game. I
I
mean,
got Raiders, right? Right, Shooter?
they-
Shooter? Tell him, Shooter. Bet on him. Come on. Raiders, Kodak.
you going Raiders too?
Yeah,
Oh, let's bet.
Tell him why, Shooter. The Raiders are gonna win.
because it's destiny.
Oh Lord.
Pickett's gonna do it.
You know.
And it's their last game at home too.
You know, Brock,
Yeah.
what's his name? Is the defensive? Max Crosby isn't going to be
Doesn't
there.
matter.
And the tight end is in the Brock.
It doesn't matter.
Raiders are winning that game, dude.
All right,
I'm
whatever.
telling you.
Moving on, we got the next game. We got the Dolphins versus the Patriots. I'm going Pats.
Pats.
Drake May and the Patriots all day. Even though the Dolphins did surprise that last game, they
Rams
did win.
or Cardinals.
We got the Rams
Rams.
versus the Cardinals. I'm going the Rams.
Then we're gonna just reiterate: the Steelers are winning on
Oh,
Sunday
Lord.
Night Football, baby. No, you know who popped up? This
Who?
is before we go. Someone who I've been talking trash to and has been ducking smoke
Oh, the
for
dude?
2 years.
big
Lil
dude?
Steve.
Oh, he got a house.
Lil Steve messaged me and he said, "Go Ratbirds, go!" And it's like, "Oh, you spoke a little too early. I'm not gonna say anything until after the game."
I thought you were talking about Butter.
Yeah, he wish he was Butter. Yeah, I've seen Butter playing also op music, and Butter's gonna get beat down. No,
the Ravens and the Dolphins.
that cough.
No, the Ravens are they're gonna slam the door on the
But
Ravens.
there we have it, man. We got Week 18 TFTC Sports. We made it. We did it. We wouldn't have did it without you guys. Thank y'all for watching all 18 episodes. It's playoff time. You already know what it is, man.
And
Only
ladies and
4
gentlemen,
more weeks left.
Scan the QR
And ladies and
codes.
gentlemen, I just want to say
TikTok.
it's been
IG.
such a pleasure, getting the opportunity to cover this each and every week. And this is bittersweet for me, man, because I'm kind of sad that the Giants wasted another season.
But you'll be here next year, Seth, to cheer them on when they could possibly make the playoffs.
And we will be covering Wild Card Weekend next week, by the way.
Yes.
But hey, it's all good. Knicks are doing good, and overall, my Spurs are doing good.
Yeah.
I'm out here.
Shout out Wemby. Yeah, NBA coverage coming soon. Chico Grande, Chico 2 times. Seth Real Good _ Doty, Felix Supreme 305. But shout out to Steelers. Let's get it dub. Let's go Steeler Nation. But thanks for rocking with us. We will see y'all for the playoffs, and we will cover the playoffs every single week. The shows will be a little bit shorter, of course, as we get less and less games all the way down to the Super Bowl. Then we will have a Super Bowl party and game show. So be on the lookout for that NBA show coming, all the stuff, all the links down below. But thanks for rocking with us. We rocking with you. We will see you later. Peace.